like on Twitch.
Cool.
Nice. I was just a little bit ago. I'm gonna do this too, I think.
I do it up. Man, we can't find a Badger Lord. Oh my god, that's fucking a Slug Lord.
What SLG? Oh, that was. I told you. Bones invited them.
Fuck! I almost got him.
That it because the guy was very upset with what was happening to their alliance and wanted to help us, but still be on the final low. Yeah. But it's fine. It happens.
Is Cosmic here? Or did you just drag him up
No,
here?
he
Okay,
doesn't
good.
want to play.
That's good.
Awesome.
He wasn't invited.
Rip our healer. Do we have one of our clerics on tonight?
You have two in
Yeah, we
fact.
got Paul. Ooh, perfect. Okay.
Wow, you see that they just forget about you, Max?
No, I don't
That's
know
fucked
who's
up.
playing.
He's a gnome.
That's so fucked up.
I was
man.
only saying we
If
have
I was
Paul
you,
because
Max-
Paul hasn't been able to attend the last 2 sessions, so. So
If
I
I
was
was
just
you
trying
guys,
to make
I
sure
wouldn't
she
heal
understood
anyone.
that we had Paul.
Actually, I might be my Badger Lord Ranger tonight.
Oh yeah, I forgot you made a new person.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about D&D, so I'm not even gonna attempt.
None of us did when we started.
You can try it, bro. It's
should.
not a hard thing to
You
play.
can help me carry.
Anyone's welcome, so.
Do I have to make a character?
Yeah, it's badass.
What do I have to do for the character?
Come
to Mirror Park Pond. And you'll have to get a paper from one of the hosts.
But I'm logging in now.
Oh man, I gotta change the password on the desktop.
Honey bunches of oats with almonds or cinnamon life.
I am eating honey bunches of oats with almonds right now.
Are you for real?
Right now.
You don't
with almonds?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I knew you had good taste.
I prefer just honey bunches of oats.
You like cinnamon life?
I prefer not getting diabetes while eating my bread.
I love life and cinnamon life and all that too. But if it's honey bunches of oats, I can't do the almonds.
See, I also prefer not having diabetes.
Life isn't that bad.
You know.
What the fuck does that have to do with cereal?
You have so much sugar in
You
your
work at
cereal.
McDonald's.
Okay, that's a fair point.
That they literally in your contract say you're getting diabetes.
Type B.
In your contract, you hit the check mark for yes right next to the
What's
beatus.
wrong with Newman, bro?
I'm gonna get some cereal. Fuck
It's
yeah.
like popping out of his shirt. He's too small for that shirt.
Yeah,
come to me.
I keep telling him the same thing.
He's swole, bro.
Oh fuck! I have to get out of uniform. I'm in my uniforms.
You can cosplay. You can pretend to be a cop.
Yeah, bro. You could actually pretend to be a good cop.
Fuck you.
If there are any like fantasy clothes packs, you guys should add them so people can actually come cosplay their D&D characters on D&D nights.
Wait, so how many people we're gonna have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine.
The real question is there drinking involved tonight?
I'll drink. I'll go bust out my whiskey right now.
I don't have any alcohol.
Oh, thank God.
I'll be right back. I gotta go find my bottle, my water bottle lid.
If I was you, I wouldn't start drinking until you got more accumulated with alcohol.
Fuck you.
What? That's not an insult. I'm trying to help you. You're not man enough to get drunk.
I can get drunk and be stable.
Be what?
I can
stable?
Yeah, I can get drunk and be, professional.
Blasphemy.
I can tell
Oh.
you right now that both you and Bond cannot handle being drunk.
Oh my good lord. Okay, sure thing. Sure thing.
Do I got read
Bond
through our
would be right
DMs,
back.
Bond?
You lock your car.
Which
and you
DM? The one where I said my head was spinning way too much for that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was. God damn. I'm not trying to fuck my character over.
I think it just depends on what you're trying to do.
I'm just saying, you know, leave the real drinking to the men.
You ain't no man.
Yeah, okay.
Pussy.
I'll come back.
He bullies an 18-year-old. He's not a man.
Who's 18?
Yeah.
It's Logia.
I'm
Oh.
22.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, buddy. You can roleplay to be 22 if you want. That's fine.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
And I'm a lizard.
I mean,
I
with how
knew
much
it!
with how much of a fucking rat you are, it wouldn't surprise me.
Just call Calic a rat?
How does that make me a lizard if I'm a rat? I'm so confused.
Shush. You're still a fucking snake, okay?
Damn.
But snakes aren't lizards.
Yeah, but aren't they the same species?
Yeah, totally.
Why are we having this battle again? What's going on?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta get whiskey.
Oh, I see. You guys aren't coming.
Aren't coming what?
I'm coming to learn how to play D&D because I don't know how to fucking do it.
That's right. We teach you on the fly.
I
Yeah.
bet.
Anyone's welcome to play.
Just really pay attention.
Just
I
don't
bet.
be annoying. You know, if you're unsure of something, ask. Anyone will help you. So, you know, we literally made this game up as we go along.
Our campaign is random as fuck.
Yeah, they've eaten people.
Apparently, I don't eat people anymore.
Yeah, someone cured you. What's it? The gnome?
It was the
What?
You're gonna leave that there, are you?
What, my whiskey?
The bottle.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna drink it.
Drink it,
I
but,
couldn't
like,
find the
leave
cinnamon life.
bottle there.
Why can't I drink the whole bottle? Take a sip.
No, hell no.
Here, take a
Alright.
sip. It's so
No, I'm not
delicious.
gonna do that. I don't want it.
So I have to choose. What's all these fucking races?
Oh, yeah. Just choose a race. It tells you what each one does. Otherwise,
What
chose
class
mine
are we
before. I
short
don't even
on?
know- I don't
We
even
have
know what
what?
mine
2
does.
clerics, 2
Strength.
barbarians,
3
2 rangers.
actually, but he's not here.
What do we need?
so the people that are here, right? We have an archer.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's
Hello.
archer-ish. We have wait, are you an archer too, Paul?
Yeah.
So we have 2 archers, a sorcerer, a barbarian, and a warrior. And
Oh.
What's it?
a barbarian? Bond?
No, I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, 2 sorcerers. Okay.
What about dragon skin? How's that?
Sure. Just you know,
Yeah.
whatever you float your boat. That's what you. want.
I would. What helped us with our characters? We just Googled it, but
I mean, anything you Google is, you know, not gonna be the same as in the game.
yeah.
You can play whatever you want to play, but I will say there's an advantage to being Dragonkin in this party right now.
Yeah, pretty much. They've been
Oh.
eating people. The dragons and the minotaurs. They've eaten like 3 whole people so far. That's a weird campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they got blood like.
I think
or
me and Hatchet are the Minotaurs, aren't we? Yeah.
Bond is too.
Yeah.
He went to the
That actually is
Minotaur
good for me
Bowl.
now. Who is currently still a Dragonkin character? Because everybody kind of changed.
I don't think we have any dragonkins.
Oh, that blows. Somebody needs to be a
Oh, no,
Dragonkin.
I'm being a dragon
Oh,
king.
okay, good. There we
Yeah.
go.
Dragon king, warrior, barbarian, archer, sorcerer,
You're
or
right. What happened to what happened to the gnome?
I'm a gnome.
Oh,
Uh,
coming?
Yep, I'm almost there.
I'll be a weapon. Oh shit, I need a portrait.
You don't need a portrait, but
You can do that later.
Yeah, if you like it and get into it, you can make a portrait.
so Dislogia, if you go to the roll, where is it? The verify channel, you click on that like little wizard, it'll give you access to the D&D channels.
Oh, bet.
There's 2 links in there that have like a ton of pictures. You know, you can use one of those for your portraits. They have
Whereabouts?
everything. Verified channel. It's near
Yeah,
the
no,
top.
I mean, like, whereabouts? Oh, the helpful link.
Yeah. Before you do that though, everyone join the group. It is 8382.
Hey, boss, how's it going?
So you open up your character sheet. Everyone open your character sheets first, and then join the group.
8382.
Yep, 8382. Just open your character sheet. Make sure your character is like actually loaded in there, because I did some changes.
Oh, okay.
8382, right?
8382. You drinking, Newman?
No. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and then my brain's gonna take a large nap, and then I gotta dip. I got invited to a fire.
So what one do I do?
Yeah, my one of my cousins invited me out. We have
gonna eat someone in real life, huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Disorder? What was your question?
Oh, I was asking what I do next because
So
do I
open
join
character sheet,
group?
and then join group 8382.
382.
Has anyone not joined yet?
I bet.
I'm joining.
Paul, you're in.
I'm in.
And Scoobs are in. Layla, Ghost.
I just joined 8382.
Okay. I'm assuming everyone's in then.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start it up then. Face down that. Do we want to just do this through Discord or
I'll take Discord. It's up to others. I don't
I
care.
mean, are we all in here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are.
Hatchet, we need to move forward.
Yeah.
So if you click Alt menu on that map, you'll see all the tokens and stuff. I'm just gonna. Paul, you're the fucking badger. That's the best I could find.
I can't get out of this.
I love
Alright,
that.
I'm just gonna wait because I need.
Oh,
Stop
'cause I
moving
looked
it!
at Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god, I can't get out of it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
So when you move your characters, it pops up on everyone's screen, and they can't leave.
He
these
has
off.
to leave, so he was needing to get out of it.
Like, he has to actually go
Oh,
right now.
sorry.
Like,
I'm going.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
All right. Well, please don't mess with the dragon and stuff. We'll just leave the enemies off
Okay,
the map.
can everybody take their hands off it for 1 second? I can't do anything.
I bet.
Thank you. I just need to pack up my chair and move so I can actually get to the map. There we go.
There's no fighting. They're fighting idiots. It's like
I don't have my shoes off. Tie.
All right. Let's see. The gnome's obviously the gnome. The Bond, you could be the Minotaur that fucking doesn't have all the armor on.
The one that's off the map?
Yeah. We have the Badger, we got the Fairy. What are you, Dislogia?
Dragonkin? Oh.
What class?
Fuck, I'm not gonna lie, I just forgot, I'm fucking dumb. 1 second.
You can look at your
Yeah, I'm
paper whenever you need to.
Barbarian. Barbarian.
Alright, you can be the fucking little lizard dude then.
Wait, who's it? Where's he?
The one in the armor. With the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Is that everyone? So we got 7 people here?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Give me 1 second, I gotta check.
I like how my character is just a torn warrior from WoW.
Pretty much.
I need to get white-haired thing, but it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, you can change it on that token editor.
Yeah, I've got it.
in there.
Yeah. The site crashed for me, and I just completely forgot to go back and do it.
All right.
I must have missed that one. I didn't see that post.
Yeah, it's in the useful links.
I'll have to go
Couple
back
links.
and look.
So I think last we left off, you guys just like took over this fucking fort with a whole bunch of random ass dudes. I think, right? Or am I
Mhm.
tripping?
Yeah, we just defeated the guards.
Okay. I don't remember where I was going with that, so we're just gonna wing this shit. Let's see. You guys got like rewards and shit from it or whatever?
No, we didn't get that far.
We got
basically.
gold.
Oh, we did.
got
That's right.
gold.
We all got really shitty amount of gold because we rolled very
Okay.
low.
That sounds right.
That's about right.
Alright, let me take a shot real quick. Alright. Shit, where was I taking this? Alright. Before we get started, I guess we'll figure out who goes first. So
Wait, what do I need? I need it?
a brain. Uh-oh.
You.
Someone messed us up. They didn't open their character. Who's this?
I haven't joined yet. I'm sorry. I was doing something in my head. I just came back.
Oh.
There we go.
Who was Kahin?
Hello.
Oh. What do you want?
Hello.
Nothing. I want this one right here.
Oh, he's busy. We're at to join
with
the group
what?
again.
What's up?
Yeah, can I ask you why you're on duty, but yet no. Flip bar.
Wait, I'm on duty?
Yes, you are.
Oh, that's I'll go duty.
Alright, so everyone do me a favor.
I'm off duty, don't worry about it.
Open
bad
your
boy.
character sheets. Like open your actual character sheets.
I'm sorry.
Everybody
That might have
on.
been me. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, everyone's
I
gonna do
did.
it.
I
Okay.
just opened it.
I got mine open.
What am I doing for my character sheet?
Please just
Just
listen.
open it up.
Twinkle Pickle
Just
Pants.
open it. Open
It's
it so
open.
you can see your name and all that stuff. We gotta remake a group because somebody forgot to do it.
Character.
Everyone has opened it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone has done it. All right. So the group you're joining is 8174.
What a grouchy McGrouchy pants over there.
Yeah.
Say it again. 817 what?
8174. 8174. All right. There we go. Everyone's in. All right. Town.
I'm so sorry.
Or whatever. Just focus. All right. I'm gonna start with roll this dice. Mr. Gnome.
Yep. Boom. Easy.
I don't know who this is, but roll this dice.
Okay. Click. What do I click?
You click roll.
I bet.
What'd you get the?
I have 15.
I got 17.
Alright, remember your rolls. We'll see.
I got a 10.
Who rolls the highest, and we'll start on them. Oh,
Sad.
Big Badge rolled low.
Sag.
Stage for the Big Badge.
Sag for the big badge.
Oh fuck.
Alright, looks like Dislochi is probably gonna be starting us off unless Still Hung rolls really high.
Come on.
That would mean I go second. Hooray.
Aw.
Right.
Clockwise.
Alright, so again, so pretty much what's been going on currently in this is your wonderful heroes here unleashed some corrupted dragon that's fucking up the entire world, and you guys fled out the forest and ended up at this fort where you worked with the guards to take it over, and some of your party ate some of the other people in the town,
Of course.
and yeah, so you have two cannibals. Actually, one cannibal, the other one's not here. and some weirdos. You have a whole ass badger and then a little pixie or fairy, and a corrupted archer who might kill you. Who knows? But okay, so I guess we'll just pick it up where we essentially left off. Sorry for the background noise. Um, so you guys took the fort over. You know, you helped the rebels take it over. And take it over was because of the guards that you guys had to sneak your way by, denying people entry into the fort because of the corruption and everything. They were afraid people were being corrupted, even though it doesn't spread through people. And essentially, we'll pick up from there, where all of a sudden, while you guys were celebrating your victory, a large army appears outside the gates. It turns out the mayor or governor of the city came back with a large number of forces and plans on attacking. Um, so Dislogia, the guy that helped out the party, or rather requested aid from the party, comes up to you and tells you that all is lost, that you guys should flee um, because of this big ass army coming. He asks what you're gonna do. So what would you like to do? We'll start on you. And feel free to talk to your other party members. You know, you can consult with them. You can request to speak with a specific person or just talk to the group in general. Just use your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're not confident, you know, if you want to just skip your turn and start with someone else for now, that we could do that just so you can see like how things work.
Where's to get like equipment?
No, not right now.
Oh.
If you open up your
I'll
sheet,
skip.
you'll see like skills you can do and stuff like that.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. So we'll just start with Paul for now. And we'll just come back to you. So, Mr. Badgerlord, then, you know, the guy comes up to you, lets you know that all is lost, and etc. There's a big ass army outside. You guys should, you know, flee.
All right. I feel like we should flee. They're coming in the front.
They have the entire place surrounded, other than like, you know, the water.
Well, where are we gonna flee to?
Is there
coming in the back door?
Is there a boat by the dock?
So there is like a sewer that you could go into. And
I see it up.
may lead.
You want me to just start, or Layla? She's before
Oh,
me.
you can't hear Paul?
I can't hear Paul.
Oh, hey Paul, just talk in Discord.
All right, yeah. Well, you guys trying to get into that sewer there and get the hell out of here?
Well, I mean, how do we know for certain they're not trying to play us?
Are we sure that there is a lot of people, or they're just not making it if like,
There's
seem
an
like it?
entire ass army outside. You could see them from the wall, completely surrounding you guys.
All right, well then I'm good to flee. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, let's flee then.
I hightail through the tunnel. We all do.
Yep.
All right. So to the
Sorry, Paul, I
sewer.
couldn't hear you.
No worries, brother.
Where we at? Riverford sewer. All right. So you guys enter the sewer, and here you are. You find yourself in the poop-filled sewers. We'll continue with you, Paul.
All right. Let's do a perception check. What for how far we can see in this mother.
Ooh, all right. You are badge.
Yeah, big badge. Yeah, big badge.
Right. We'll just roll your handy dandy intellect. Is that roll intellect? All right, so you could see fairly far. Probably about 15 feet ahead of you, which let's just say is towards the end of that hallway that you're at. Um, and you
Alright.
being a badger, you can kind of see a little bit better than other people as you're fairly nocturnal in your badger ways.
Did I see any like like planks or anything?
No. So you didn't see any like traps or anything like that, at least not in the immediate vicinity. You're relatively certain that the path forward is pretty safe, although filled with
All right,
poop.
I'll relay that information to my group and pass it on.
All right. Whoever's after Paul.
Okay.
So at this point, you guys can hear like all the clashing above as you guys flee into the sewers. Um, Paul has let you know, the hallway in front of you is safe. You guys can head out.
All right. I guess at this, uh, I guess at this point, I'm just gonna follow, uh, the Badger Lord or whatever he
His
is.
name's Big Badge.
Big Bad. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
We're gonna
glad you guys
follow Big Badge.
all over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
just follow Big Badge.
All right.
We'll leave it up to the next decision. We'll leave it up to the fairy. So while you're
Quick
traveling through,
question.
go ahead.
I wanted to snap a picture of the map there. Is the dragon supposed to be part of the map right there?
No, not right now. It's just kind of unused player tokens.
Can I move him to the side so I can take a quick snapshot?
Yeah, is he not off the like map for you?
Now he
Yeah.
is. I moved.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's all I needed. I'm trying to take pictures for Twitter and stuff. So
Gotcha. So at this point, you guys come to a little fork in the path. I guess you can go straight, left, or right. Right leads to the what you see as treasure. Uh, below you are a whole bunch of corpses just kind of strung about, and then you see an empty path as well that just doesn't lead to either of those two. Whoever's after Layla, we'll leave the decision up to you. What would you like to do?
I'm a gnome. Um, let's just check out the chest.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So let's see. You guys head over towards the chest when all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
oh, we couldn't see this one coming.
what do we want to do? We will
Attack the
do-
darkness.
Oh my god! A giant slime appears.
Oh my gosh.
Out of nowhere, the slime appears.
Oh
And,
shit!
the gnome, being the greedy little fat fingers himself, is up front, and the slime attacks, striking the gnome,
No.
smacking him halfway across the room.
Oh my god.
What's your
'Cause
name?
he's a
Oh,
gnome.
Pickle Pants.
Piley
Oh.
Prissy Paint.
I hit him for oh my god, 6 damage, critical hit. The gnome goes flying.
He's
Oh.
dead.
He bounces off the wall,
He only had 7 health.
and we come to you, Mister Whoever's after.
Makes a
The
wet
gnome.
paper towel sound as he hits the wall.
Ting.
Who's after the gnome?
That would be Carl.
Hatchet.
Hatchet.
All
Was it
right,
me?
Mr. Warrior.
Of course.
Hulk smash.
that about sums
Um,
up Carl.
I mean, I mean, I'm gonna use.
token out of my dark pool,
Wait, what happened? My map.
and that's it. Like
Canceled, sorry.
literally use one of the golden
Um,
tokens, and that's all I got.
let's see here. First thing I'm gonna do is
And I have to wait 5 days.
use my bodyguard spell or skill to jump in
All
front
right.
of the gnome so he doesn't take any more damage.
Oh, the gnome got smacked back to Africa.
Okay, well,
Thank you so much.
As I run away.
Run away.
So
As I run away
so
to
he
guard the
bodyguards
gnome.
the gnome all the way in the back. All right.
I say, what do we do?
All right. So your warrior jumps away, leaving the pixie or fairy here and the Drake
Strongest
Warden
up
up
front.
front.
Most
And
volatile up front.
we go to you, Miss Drake Warden.
So you're telling
Does-
you're telling me that one of our muscles just like
Mhm.
pussied out,
Yeah, look, all
ran
you
away.
gotta do, all you gotta do is teleport, and you'll probably explode it.
True. I don't know. She's a lot smaller now, though.
Mhm.
She might like pop his eardrum or something.
Does this blob have any elemental resistances or weaknesses?
Ice.
Let's find out.
Ice
Oh, yeah.
farts.
You can't give me a hard time for that anymore because I'm a completely different character, race, and name. So that was the old one. So this character is free and clear of that teleport mistake.
So
She had to get away from that mistake.
you inspect what you can of the slime, and you realize he has no sort of resistances to magic. He's just a big ass blob of poop. And
Okay.
sewer
We need a
water
big
and stuff.
hammer.
Wouldn't a barbarian be able to do that?
All right. So is that?
She's still going.
Yeah. Okay. So Hatchet's fucked off to a very not useful place. The barbarian behind me is Dislogia. I guess no. The barbarian behind me is bombed.
He's a
And-
sorcerer.
Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. That's the Dislogia, just dragging him, but got it. All right. I'm gonna step out of the way, like down here, just within sight of the around the corner.
Everyone's just cowering.
All right.
No, I'm
Everyone's
not.
cowering.
I'm getting myself ready to do something either this turn or next turn. That's all.
Cowering.
All right.
Yeah.
I
All
didn't
right.
cower.
Well, in that case,
No, you didn't.
true.
The
So,
gnome is the bravest of
Bond,
us
are
all.
you next?
All right. So I'm gonna stand tall here when everyone else seems to wanna to flee. I'm gonna stand tall, stand in front of the slime here and say, "Stop it, slime! I gotta save my friends." I'm gonna open. A different earthquake starts to form, and the ground beneath the slime opens up, trying to like make them fall into the
You
earthquake.
trying to cast earthquake?
Yeah, it's gonna make them fall into the
The
earthquake.
sewer's gonna collapse. This is
All
great.
right, Kratos, go ahead and roll your
Thought you
your
said you were gonna
intellect
use
here.
a voice tonight.
Anything higher than 20, and you fail. Rather than create a crack underneath the slime, you instead create one right underneath the gnome, and he falls and hits his chin.
I'll grab him.
Well, technically, since Zohan was there, wouldn't he fall into?
No, it was a tiny crack. It's barely as big as Zohan's foot, but big enough to swallow a gnome.
No, I grabbed him.
Roll it.
All right,
Roll it.
Yep. We're rolling your strength. How hard did you grab Mr. Twinkle Pants? Mr. Zohung.
I can see this
You know,
backfiring.
all right.
Oh, nice.
So you sling the gnome yet again right back at the slime.
Oh my
Smack it
God.
into the slime. And let's see here.
Flying corkscrew kick.
And head first into the slime. The gnome fucked the slime up and smack him for 16 damage. Well done.
Oh,
And now you're just covered in fucking urine, feces, sewer water, slime juice.
I really enjoy that.
So just normal.
Yeah, just normal. And all right, great job, Kratos. And we'll move on to Dislogia.
Am I would I be able to take my hat off? Or...
You take your hat off.
Yeah, okay, I take my hat off and then throw it at the slime.
All right.
Don't you have a
That
weapon?
does no damage.
Oh, he's at range. I got it.
I know.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right. Now the
That's
slime
great.
has a hat and has gained the abilities of a barbarian.
Oh my.
Okay, then I run in fear.
Oh,
All right.
Bro.
He indeed runs and is in fear. Mr. Badger Lord, we are up to you. The slime now feeling a little overpowered. Is furious.
uh, am gonna use sneaky scurry and try and uh, find a weakness, like a weak point in that thing where I can attack. So I guess let's see if I can roll for dexterity type thing. See if I can find a weak spot.
You do indeed find a weak spot, and it is your teammate, the barbarian.
I'm
No, I'm just. Yeah. I mean, the slime is basically the same on every angle that you look at it. It's just a big old blob of juices and gunk and stuff.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot an arrow at that bad boy, ranger style,
All right.
from the
Um,
darkness.
let's roll your wonderful dexterity then, just to see how well you can. All right. So yeah, you can see better than everyone else in here, being as you're nocturnal. So we will say you connect here, Mister Big Badge,
He's
and
the honey badger.
and smash the fuck out of that thing for a whopping 22 damage. That's like the gnome times two right there. And let's see. At this point, unfortunately, the gnome is still up close, and the slime attacks with his newly found barbarian powers, thanks to the barbarian, and smashes the gnome for a whopping 16 damage. Hopefully, he's still alive.
Again. No.
Isn't he our only healer?
I'm a
He's
gnome.
definitely your only healer. And at this
He's a
point,
gnome.
Everly, it's your go.
Pull the map back up.
What's up?
How do I pull the map?
Third eye
back
the
up?
board on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Cool.
I want to
Yeah.
see if maybe I can cast a beam of light on him in hopes that maybe it'll help kind of dry him out a little bit.
Ooh, I like that.
All right. You indeed cast a beam of light, and he's just super sparkly.
I like it.
Like, didn't get to roll or anything?
Well, it's a beam of light. I don't know what
He
damage
absorbs
you
everything
expected
we
it to
throw
do.
at him.
Well, that's
He's
what
just
I said.
super
Try to
sparkly.
dry him out. Heat.
No, he's
Dry it
easier
out.
to see too.
Well, then maybe you should have tried fire, not a beam of light. Now he's just super shiny.
Well,
Oh, he's blind.
Well, no, that's what I meant. I didn't know how to word it. That's what I meant. Like as
Well,
a,
look,
a
you gotta say
damage.
what you mean and mean what you say.
Well,
As a DM, I'm
damage
gonna take
ability.
everything you say literally, like Newman
Damn.
blowing something to death.
We can see it. We can see it easily.
And he's
man.
good at it. I mean, he's done that so often.
Yeah. So yeah, you indeed cast a beam of light, and now the slime is super sparkly, very easy to see, and yeah, you did a thing.
Attack it.
Not the thing I wanted though.
Yeah, I mean it's almost like you put him in a spotlight,
Ooh, I like that.
and I'm not sure who's next, but
I think
knock
Paul at least
yourself
knew
out.
what I was trying to get at. Well, I did say to dry him out, so hence that would be hurting him.
Yeah, but it's light. It's not drying him out. It's just light. It's like shining
I'll
a flashlight on
reword
someone.
that next time around.
Yeah, because I'm gonna take what you guys say literally.
Alright, this is
Who's
Hatchet.
next? Hatchet. So
No,
hug.
I'm a gnome.
Well,
It's
Like
it's
the-
the gnome's
Yeah, it's the
turn.
gnome. Yeah.
I'd like
Oh,
to-
sorry, I
Oh.
didn't see the gnome.
Hello,
well, we figured he was dead by now.
hello, I'm down here.
Are you alive, Mr. Gnome?
Yeah, I'm
Do you have
okay.
health still?
It
Alright,
actually
that's
doesn't
good.
say.
Like your health's full, or if you
Yeah.
check your character sheet? All right, you somehow managed to take no damage. Maybe okay.
I had a
Continue, Gnome.
shield. I think I'm gonna fall back and empower Hatchet
All right.
just to give him a
Let me
little
get this
hope, you
line
know?
up for you. So you're falling back like behind him,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're
I'm gonna kind of
empowering
like
Zohan.
kick him in the ass and empower him.
All right. You do indeed empower Mr. Zohan, who feels mighty. And we fall on you, Mr. Zohan.
Well, seeing how I'm a little empowered, maybe I'll just join the fray, charge the slime, and use my double strike.
All right. So in front of you lies a few different people. So we are gonna roll your dexterity to see how wonderful you navigate while charging.
Perfectly.
Well, and like the graceful swan you are, navigate all the way, without trampling the badger and anyone else, and you
Obviously.
double strike the fucking bad guy.
Bad guy's dead.
Nice.
Bad
Yes.
guy is dead, and you're also still swinging. So how dead
Because
is he?
double tap, bro. Double
Oh,
tap.
well, okay. In your haste to swing, you managed to hit yourself as well, but you killed the bad
That's
guy.
all right. Walk it off.
Well done. Bad guy eliminated. And being that you sliced through, you come across what appears to be a chest full of gold. What would you like to do?
Shove it all in my pants. No.
All right.
I would bring the chest back to the group.
What a nice guy.
Oh my god, thank
He's
you.
good
So
at
hold
that.
on, hold on. When it's not combat time, is it just like open table talk, or are we still going in turns?
So yeah, but for now he's going just because this is still the same action for him. Basically, he just cut his way through the slime and managed to make it to the chest. But from here, you guys can just he brought the chest back to you guys, and you can just take it from here.
All right. Well,
If you
I'd
would
like to point out that we were just on the run from an army upstairs, and they're probably gonna find us soon, so we should probably like dip.
Would the barbarian then steal goods for himself?
I believe he brought the chest back to you guys to share, but who
That's a
knows?
bit.
I say we expedite this, have the barbarian carry the chest now, and we'll split it up later.
I second that motion. We got to find an exit.
I third.
All right. So we'll go with that then. And you guys reach the end of the sewer where you come upon a ship waiting for you.
Oh, how convenient! A little suspicious, but
Yeah, so it appears
Don't worry.
some
The
of
last time we were on a ship, we took care of it.
Yeah,
where
went
the hell
great.
did my
yeah. So as you guys exit the sewer, you see some of the guys that you were fighting alongside of in the fort, also boarding the ship. Everyone seems to be getting the hell out of Dodge. Also, the barbarian falls in the
Oh.
poop river. But luckily he's a lizard, so he can swim because apparently they're like snakes, and he catches back up.
All right. Well, I'm jumping on the boat.
All right. The barbarian. Okay, hold that thought. The minotaur jumps onto the boat, and does he fall through because he's so fat and he's a
Yes.
minotaur?
Hell no! I ran across.
All right, he does not fall through the boat. Merely
That's right.
just dents it. I told you, I'm going to take anything you say
That's
literally.
right.
So I'm assuming everyone else wants to board the boat and get the hell out of Dodge.
No, the barbarian wants to sit on the side.
You
What?
just
Sit
gonna
on
stay
the
there?
side of the boat?
Yeah. He wants to feel the fucking ocean.
Hello.
Okay. The barbarian falls in the water, dies, drowns.
Oh hell yeah.
A heavy armor took him right to the bottom.
All right, so he's going to feel the ocean, I guess.
I'm gonna
All right.
Titanic it up in the front.
So you guys ship off then successfully. As you guys are leaving, the army seems to be raising the fort. and murdering all the people left behind. You see a small boy on the docks get slaughtered, cut in half.
Not my problem.
Yeah, and it is indeed not your guys' problem as
Throw
you
his
are
leg aboard. I'll
safely
eat it.
away.
So, I do have a question.
I probably have an answer.
You know, I kind of just woke up with you people, and we were running to a sewer. What? Why are we running from the army? What did we do?
Oh, you know, killed, maimed, ate some people.
Is it too late to turn them over to the army, and for safe passage?
The answer is yes. As you guys snuck out of the corrupted forest, and they pretty much went already. It's fine. You can't pick it up.
Okay, cool. Sorry. There you go.
So, did that answer your question?
Sure. I guess I'm now stuck. Bunch of lawbreakers.
That's right.
Yeah, half the group is cannibals, and you are a whole snack.
I have never ate my own kind.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
worst I've done was
Neither have
tie
I.
someone's shoes together.
That's also true.
Well, I'm gonna hang out with the goblin.
Guide to
The
I'm a
goblin.
gnome.
The gnome.
the gnome. I've taken offense. Punches the
Gnome.
minotaur in the big toe because that's as far as I can reach.
I'm driving this ship.
So you guys are sailing for a while now, not really entirely sure where you're going, and out of nowhere, shit hits the fan as per usual. Apparently, I'm placing another map. All right. Well, we'll wait for that, and then maybe I can pick it back up. Get out of here, other map. And yeah, you guys have been have two maps. So you guys have been traveling for a while. You know, the boat seems to have transformed, but hey, it's a transforming boat.
It's Transformer.
There's a hole in the middle of the boat. I jump in the hole, so to stop it from sinking, I try and be a
Okay,
cork.
and
Plug the hole.
the minotaur does indeed jump into the pole, which is shooting up, and snaps
Oh
it in
wait,
half,
it's a
breaking-
hole. It
breaking-
looks like a hole in the middle of the boat.
breaking the sail off the boat.
Barbarian then ties the gnome to the end of the boat.
The what?
That little fucking, I see the rod, I don't know what it's called.
This
Well,
right
The
here.
mass.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
is definitely not the
gnome-
mast.
The gnome is tied now to the bow of the ship.
What the fuck?
And you continue sailing. The crew confused by your guys' antics, and eventually you all pass out because you're fucking tired. And
We're
you
just
drunk.
gonna ignore the sail I knocked over. Okay, cool. Oh,
Oh,
alright.
all of a sudden, you guys awaken to fucking whole ass unit of a kraken attacking the boat. You guys all rush to the top, noticing that all the other crew have either been swallowed up, eaten, or just tossed off the boat and are dead. And at this point, you encounter a big ass fucking kraken who happens to go by the name of Octopus.
Alright.
Whose
Well,
turn is it?
Does anyone want to start or?
I think it's my turn, but I don't know if you.
Okay, then Melly starts.
Like Octopus.
Okay. I'm going to. Do I have? Is there a mast? Like, is there anything where, like, maybe halfway up where I could still hear people, but I could get a height advantage?
No.
Okay.
At this point, he's already, one of the minotaurs knocked down the mid sail, and the other one's
Okay.
been crushed between the octopus tentacles.
What is the octopus doing with that rock? Is it launching it at the boat?
So
or
he's
is it-
slamming them into the boat, trying to
Okay.
kind of trick you guys while he's kidnapping people off of the boat and tossing them underwater to be ate.
Why does he look so happy?
That's not a mouth. Octopus's mouths are on the bottom.
Yeah. I'm going to Oh shit! None of my skills are super useful against a.
All right,
kraken
the
tentacles.
archer poops.
So gonna. Is there like a? Well, no. I'm gonna. If I can move myself here, where there's a little overhang that I might be able to like duck if I need to, and then fire like directly up, an arrow directly up at that tentacle above me. Not the
Uh,
one in the back of the ship, but the one up in that direction.
with the rock in the hand.
No, it would be
Okay,
like
so
north of me.
assume starting from the top to bottom, left to right, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which
Uh,
one are you?
it's the top right
3.
Okay, so 3.
above the badger. Yeah.
All right. Oh, you're saving the badger. All right, so you're shooting an arrow at this
Yep. At
kraken.
that. Yeah. I kind of. At this point, I want to like shoot an arrow just to see how much it hurts it anyway. Like if it's for super impervious to arrows,
You
then
indeed
that's.
shoot an arrow,
Oh my
and
god,
Good
that helps.
fucking
What?
lord.
What are you doing?
you strike the kraken. It
Mhm.
shrugs it off.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Can I go?
Yeah. Can
All
you?
right. I recall the stories of the Kraken from Minotaur School. Can I remember if there's any kind of weakness or way to negotiate with it or anything?
Sure. Let's roll your handy dandy intellect with a small bonus, being as you're kind of panicked, you're a little bitch. We'll roll with a small penalty here. So you do indeed remember stories from your Minotaur school, and realize that you're fucked.
All right. So I well, is there any life raft or any smaller boats on this ship?
Kratos gets thrown off the boat.
No, no. I need to know. You know what? I'm better off anyways. Sure.
Kratos gets thrown off in the boat,
I
getting washed
jumped.
away on the waves.
Yeah, I jump into the water and try and just.
Alright, who we up to now? Is that just Logia?
Also, want
Yeah.
to make sure I clarified. I didn't explain this to anyone. I didn't tell them that we're fucked or anything. I just jumped in the water.
Yeah, you got thrown. You got thrown by a tentacle.
I don't know. Do I have any weapons?
Yeah, you have a two-handed weapon.
What?
Let's say it's a sword.
Okay, so I would use the sword to untie, to cut the gnome free, then throw it at the kraken. To see if it does like any damage or.
All right.
Do it,
You
bitch.
You're
try
gonna throw
and
the gnome at the
navigate
kraken?
Yeah,
through the tentacle.
Yeah, a tentacle.
Who are you? You're Von Greeks.
Hmm?
You. All right. Roll your dex. And yep. Okay. You also get smacked off the boat, trying to
Wow.
navigate through the tentacles to the gnome.
Oh.
And who's next? Paul?
Okay.
Mr. Badger? Big Badge?
Remembering ancient badger lord that had defeated a kraken once. Knowing that every kraken has one good eye. I'm gonna go for like some some fucking heroic miracle archery shot. See if I can shoot that fudge packer in the eye.
Where
all
is
right.
his eye?
That's it's for him to decide. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna roll.
He shoots
So,
it through the floorboard.
Let's see. Big Badge is heading to the edge of the ship where he's already positioned and is looking for anything, and yeah, you could see what appears to be the rest of the kraken just kind of underneath the water, and do you shoot?
Oh yeah, I shoot. He'd have to see us somehow. He's got to know what's going on.
All right, and he does indeed shoot his wonderful big badge arrow straight down into the water, where it kind of gets deflected by the harsh waves that are being smacked around.
Dang.
And he also gets thrown off the boat.
Oh, rip. Luckily, badgers swim pretty nice.
And at this point, the rest of you that are on the boat, except for the gnome, because he's gonna drown and die, because no one untied him, also get thrown off the boat. And the fairy, being that she can fly, she just attached herself to the dome and flew him away because they're both tiny as hell. I don't know. But at this point, the fucking kraken just crushes the boat. You guys all kind of drifting together uh, in the ocean, where next thing you know, you're just waking up on a little island. Where you all kind of wash ashore,
Oh, how convenient.
Oh look,
together.
the Kraken's still here.
And yeah, the kraken is he's not here anymore. He left. He went home, and here you are on this similarly deserted island with a few. You can see a few crew members just kind of floating ashore or still in the ocean, along with some other debris, uh, including the stupid barbarian's helmet, which he thought the slime had taken.
I got my helmet back.
And from here, we'll start with the pixie fairy, whatever you are. I'm a little drunk now. We'll start with the fairy. So you guys wash up on this island now. It's been about a whole day since the Kraken attack.
Well,
And,
I'm going to take the time to talk to the group and suggest that we all spread out, maybe in teams of 2, and start looking for any materials, any signs of life, or anything like that that might be able to help us get off the island or in hopes of building a raft.
I second that.
I express how hungry I am and that there's some kind of creatures dead in the water that I want to go grab.
all right. So the Minotaur does indeed grab what he appears in his hungry state. That is some creature, but instead grabs one of the crew members' bodies and starts biting into the leg.
Dude, that's cool with me. I'm a Minotaur. Ain't no human.
That's fine with me too. I mean, now you're just, the minority of the group is people that aren't cannibals, so you munch on some leg.
Gotta stay strong. I'm not a cannibal if I ain't a human, though.
All right.
Shit.
But what about the rest of you? So the fairy and lizard are, searching the island for materials. Big Badge is over here sniffing Little Badge.
I'm not all that fond of splitting the party, so she would rather
It's a
not
fairly
be off
small
by
island,
herself.
just so you're
Okay.
aware. You could
Gotcha.
pretty much see the entirety of the island in one little
Okay.
glimpse.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like maybe forage along the shore here for like coconuts or something because I see palm trees. Or berries on those plants or something just that I can like pack up and have with me because I took all that food from the tavern, but it's probably ruined around.
Yeah, it's all soggy. So while foraging, you do indeed find some mushrooms. You find a few eggs from the geese that are flying around, and some grass, maybe for the cows. I don't know. You just got some grass.
Okay. Better than nothing.
Throw you up
And I
here.
kind of want to look. I kind of want to like peek through some of the flotsam, like the crates over by Bond's character. Or just anywhere on the shore now that I've gotten some food. If I
Nope,
can.
too late. Goodbye, Bond's character. All right, I'm gonna have you roll your dexterity, see if you can get past the Minotaur, who is kind of ferociously
Eating
just
him,
munching
yeah.
on this leg. and you cannot. You try and you just blocked by his massive chodeness.
What about the wood? How tough is that to break down? Try and start a fire.
Uh, sure, you can start a fire, but for now we're gonna go with the other three people who have no actions, like Big Badge, Little Gnome, and medium-sized Minotaur.
Oh, okay, here we go.
You want me to go?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Any of you three can go. You don't have to wait for your turn when we're not in
I'm
combat.
gonna go through the forest and I'm gonna set up a trip mine in the direction that the Dragon King's headed.
Like hypersexualization of everything.
Dragon who?
The
Forest.
Me.
the
Okay, so
Dragon
the
King. Yep,
gnome is
yep.
kind of loses his mind and sets up a tripwire over where he's positioned, unbeknownst to everyone else.
All of them, really. I don't really.
Oh.
What about you, Mr. Zohung and Big Badge?
I just don't understand the obsession.
So you've got two people kind of gathering supplies and maybe chopping down some trees to gather wood to potentially build a raft. You've got one of your Minotaur brothers over there munching on a leg, kind of knocking around the Drake Warden, and you've got the gnome who's kind of acting suspiciously.
Well, if they aren't gonna decide.
So,
Oh,
all right.
Carl.
All right. I guess neither of them are here. So
All right.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna chase down the gnome to try and make a deal with him because I am very
So at this
thirsty.
point, running towards the gnome, you manage to trip his little tripwire here, kind of sending you flying on your face.
Fuck, that wasn't for you.
Oh, and
God damn it.
you will take a bit of damage.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure how much you took from that.
2. Okay. Well, anyway,
I guess
now
Paul's bad.
angry, I decide instead of asking him, I demand that he allows me to use him as a projectile to throw it at the trees and knock down a fresh coconut so I can get coconut water to quench my thirst.
Now also angry that the tripwire wasn't used on his purpose. I try and stand my ground.
Can I use an accuracy shot here to see if I shoot down 3 or 4 coconuts with my bow?
You can indeed.
Well, shouldn't we let them roll and see how they end up?
Well, they're both just kind of posturing, and while all this is going down, Big Badge sees it and
pops a shot off.
Fuck! Right into Kratos' side.
Bro.
Yeah.
Skewered him.
Who took some damage from that. And yeah, that happened. Zohung, Carl, are you back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you see all this going on. What's your take?
Well,
I don't think he was here to know what was going on.
I don't actually know what exactly.
So
happened.
Bond is kind
Sorry.
of eating half this man that's next to you. He kind of shoved the Drake Warden out the way as she tried to, scavenge the debris that's kind of washed up on the beach. You've got the barbarian and pixie pretending like they're chopping down trees. The pixie's definitely not helping as she can barely even lift a pebble. I don't know if you guys recall.
Yeah.
And the barbarian's doing all the work.
The barbarian is, hacking away at some trees, collecting wood for fire and making a raft. The other Minotaur and the gnome are about to throw hands, and by hands I mean like, I don't know, a finger can probably knock the gnome flying off the island, and Big Badge over here is trying to satisfy the party by shooting down some coconuts.
That's a good idea with the coconuts.
Now, with your Minotaur strength, would you like to just knock over a tree and quench their thirst?
Yes, of course, but I'm gonna do it in a much more fun way, where I'm gonna go over here to the gnome and
All
chuck
right.
that little bastard up in the tree. Get a
All
chuckle.
right. Your barbarian, the gnome is very tiny. You indeed throw his ass at a tree, and we'll go ahead and just roll your strength to see what you get out of this tree. And you knock down a few coconuts, maybe 4 or 5, and you throw the gnome with such force that he has a concussion.
Alright,
But
well,
suffers
I'm gonna
from
make
other
sure to
things.
collect some of these coconuts.
So at this point, Kratos grabs all of the coconuts and shares a few with everyone that's around them. They were rotten. You all die. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No. So at this point, everyone's like done something. So as night, this day turns to night, and then back to day, you notice that the dragonkin and fairy seem to be making progress on their raft, and have managed to log through about half the island now. Tides kind of kicked up, so you guys retreated from the beach, and now you have a bunch of logs. What'd you like to do?
Uh, how how
Go ahead.
likely would how much wood is there left for maybe a little hut? Keep
Uh,
warm.
well, you have all the wood in front of you now. If you check the map, I don't.
Oh,
You could build a raft. You could build a hut. You could build a damn spear and kill the other people for all I care.
we build a raft that sturdy but not too sturdy.
Huh? Sturdy but not too sturdy. So you
No,
want to
like
build a really
yeah,
shitty raft?
yeah,
All right, done.
yeah.
You throw together a fairly shitty raft that will probably fall apart. Who knows?
My turn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go down to the beach and I guess can I do a check to see if any cool stuff from the boat wreck has landed on the shores to help us like tools wise.
sure. Now you pretty much have all the tools you need just with their weapons and whatnot, but you're definitely scrounging around on the beach, and you don't really find anything useful. You find a half-eaten leg, a few half-eaten mushrooms, and some random planks and knickknacks.
Damn, didn't find anything. That's the end of my turn.
So at this point, you guys have started constructing the raft. Um, I guess very poorly. Uh, we'll just say you managed to make the raft. Are you guys all in agreement to take said raft into the ocean?
No, that
No.
thing's shitty. We're
And
gonna.
seeing as how I've been with him all day gathering all these, I watched over him making it, and I
I
could
wouldn't
see that
say
it
you
wasn't
were
going to work.
gathering. You're kind of small. You were definitely just buzzing around, pretending like you were helping,
No,
but
the
really.
fairy was being an annoying pest,
Oh,
where the barbarian
Oh.
whacked her away.
Uh-oh.
is that a cave at the bottom part of the island?
No,
Like, oh. Hold
I
on.
don't even know where you're looking, but
It's just
probably
a
not.
barrel over here. I think it's just a barrel.
And the sorcerer falls into the ocean, gets swept away and eaten by the kraken.
I hide in the corner of the island to meditate and try and practice my spells so I don't fail so miserably next time while they're doing all this.
Oh, okay. Um, would you guys like to maybe improve the raft? Or are you just gonna kind of,
No,
keep
Yes.
it
we're gonna
up?
improve it. Yes, we're gonna improve it. But the
So would you
barbarian's
like
gonna.
to cut the sail? Would you like to just spit on it and call it like clean?
So
What's the deal here?
if it was up to me, like I can set traps and things. I'm pretty nimble with my fingers, and we'll probably not have too hard a time if you agree with lashing it up a little bit more. like the actual bottom of it, lashing it up more securely.
Yeah,
Sure.
and then putting up a
So,
sail, maybe.
going behind the barbarian, you do indeed lash the logs together rather than just having them float, side by side and hoping and praying to God that they stick together.
Oh
So
yeah.
you definitely improve the quality of the raft.
That's cool.
What about you, Mr. Zohung? Uh-huh.
I offer
Uh-huh.
a suggestion to
Hatchet?
Mr. Zohan.
Wait, what? I
It's
didn't
your turn.
think
Or
my
they.
fucking headset is dying because I
Oh.
didn't hear the last like sentence or two.
Zohung destroys the raft.
Oh no. I
Oh,
literally I heard her say that she could tie stuff better with her fingers, and then that was it. My headset.
Yeah,
cut out.
she tied the raft together, kind of latched all the logs together rather than just having them float like the Slogia intended.
Okay,
So
and
now you
that's where
have
we're
like
at.
a fairly stable platform. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna bring over another really long, not so much a log, but a much longer stick that we can use to kind of steer the raft.
Good at him. He's a genius. All right.
a rudder.
What about you, Mr. Kratos? So what are you doing to improve your odds of survival? Bond? Hello?
Oh, yeah, what?
What are you doing to improve your odds of survival here? At
Uh,
this point, they stitched together the raft, so you have a flat raft. Hatchet brought over a little stick that he's going to use as a paddle. Maybe tie the gnome to it. Who knows?
well, you see, I've got a full stomach because I ate that man. I got some coconuts, so I'm hydrated. So I'm just chilling in the shade of a tree, and I'm just gonna continue meditating about my spells.
All right. So Kratos, being the softy that he is, doesn't want to get his hands dirty, and indeed just sits there and meditates.
Yeah.
And what about you, Mr. Barbarian? After seeing them fix your shitty raft, what's your next goal here?
Uh, I bring over more wood for them to add onto the raft and make it better, and maybe get materials for a sail.
All right. Luckily, there's plenty of palm trees and the clothes from the half-eaten leg that Mr. Kratos was eating, and you construct yourself a little raft with a sail.
And I get approval by uh what's the oh who's the one with the good hands, like EMS one. That sounds so
All
She
bad.
right.
has a very
The
wonderful
one
hand.
with the good hands. That's me.
Yeah, yeah. I get approval by you for the sail.
I'm now the foreman.
All right. She looks at you weird, calling her the lady with the good hands, and you guys indeed tie a sail to the raft. What are you thinking now? Are you thinking now it's seaworthy, or
Um, yeah, I think between the two of us, his brawn and my ability to tie things together, it's probably okay. We've got that stick to steer with, and I think I don't know how well supplied we are, but at least a couple of us have some things.
Are these
Yeah.
are these mushrooms like red mushrooms around?
they are indeed?
No,
You've
I'm
got
gonna
mushrooms, you've got eggs. I mean, maybe there's fish in the ocean.
Yeah, there is nests there, birds' nests.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't even notice those.
I'm gonna gather up the eggs and the mushrooms.
All right. Like we'll even stick some of these in your pockets here, Mr. Big Badge.
Uh,
That whole time I
not
was
too
over
bad.
here picking flowers because I have a concussion.
I completely forgot about that.
Wait, what?
Hey,
Where's
What?
my coconuts, bitch?
Can we tie the gnome to the sail?
Why are you always wanting to tie the gnome to things?
So the
Let's
barbarian
fuck
indeed
it.
just grabs the gnome and ties him to the sail.
Because the barbarian doesn't do anything helpful.
Yeah,
Done.
pretty much.
He's
Done.
just filling those shoes.
I hope somebody else has seen the movie What About Bob, because it's all I can imagine now. I'm sailing. Look at me, I'm sailing.
So at this point, you guys have decided to set off into the ocean, and with the gnome tied to the sail, and luckily the badger was smart and gathered some food for you guys, which the minotaur just kind of trampled all over.
No, I got some too, but
Uh,
not. I don't know.
Um,
Those are eggs.
I didn't get any.
try and negotiate with the badger to use one of his arrows to shoot one of those dolphins in the corner, so we can have a meat fest.
Uh, all right. What says you, badger? I don't know what a meat fest is, but that sounds disgusting.
It
Definitely
really
don't want to
does.
be a part of.
Sure, I get in position
Ooh,
and
nice position.
try and get myself a shot off on that one right there.
Oh my god, did you just throw the Drake hunter?
No, no, I used a pointer. It's a laser pointer.
So you managed to smack the dolphin, where you guys just continue sailing away, and it just struggles and dies in the ocean.
we're moving.
We have no way to get to it, huh?
Can't we?
Yeah, at this
Can't,
point, the current's fairly strong. The stick is just kind of a stick; doesn't really give you any leverage on the water. Maybe if it was wider, but hey, you wanted a stick, you got a stick.
Well, listen,
it's
we can
terrible.
we can tie this fucking dude that keeps tying everybody to things. We can tie him to the end of the stick and use him as a paddle.
No, no.
So,
I say the next enemy we
just
immediately use
for
them as a sacrifice.
clarification, the minotaurs are, by far the largest, probably about twice the size of a human, and then you have the dragonkin, who's only slightly smaller than the minotaurs, thinner but smaller,
Minotaur.
but still about 1.75 times taller than a human.
All right. Well, why don't we all use our feet at the back of the raft and kick?
Whose turn is it?
But wait, why don't we
Right
just?
now, other than Bond
Can't-
and the badger.
Can't we use like them as like an oar type thing?
You could definitely use, maybe the human or the gnome or even the badger as an oar.
I have a
Uh,
better idea.
Knock yourself out.
I'm gonna untie the gnome from the raft
Sail?
here.
So
And
say
then tie him up with a rope, toss him at a dolphin. We're gonna catch
And I'm
a
gonna ride the
dolphin that
fucking
way.
dolphin off.
Nice.
And he's gonna bear hug, gnome hug the dolphin's fin while I pull them both to the raft.
Nice. That's
Hell
good
yeah.
plan.
So can you go over that one more time with me?
I'm gonna tie the gnome a rope to the gnome, and then I'm gonna throw the gnome at the dolphin while holding the rope.
All right. Do me a favor and as usual, roll your strength here with Sohung.
Please roll high.
With a slight
Take the test high,
penalty
get high
bonus.
scores. Oh boy!
All right.
Bye, gnome.
Yeet the gnome as far as you possibly can, not holding onto the stick.
Oh my
And
god.
the gnome
Oh,
just
no.
kind of slowly
I'm a
drifts.
gnome.
the dolphin.
Oh my
Barbarian
god.
jumps into the water to save the gnome.
Right. The barbarian jumps
screams-
off of the moving boat to try and save the gnome and drowns.
But the gnome screams are so high pitched and sound a lot like a dolphin.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that slide because I would actually kill you otherwise. You didn't jump off the boat. You just thought you did. You're really dumb.
Okay.
Yeah, the gnome's not wearing fully armored with the sword, so he's
I-
fairly floaty. You, on the other hand, you're a big ass dragon
He's
kid.
got that giant head.
If you
I
can float,
forgot. I was
yeah.
wearing. I forgot
Can
I had
I-
armor.
Plus, you're on a
Can-
moving raft, so even if you did save the gnome, you're still just gonna, you're stranded in the middle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Can I
Go
roll
ahead,
a
gnome.
perception to see if I if I can like grab a tail of the dolphin
Sure.
and like get on him.
All right, Twinkle Pickle Pants.
I'm so ready.
Pray for a high roll.
Your handy dandy intellect there, buddy. Anything higher than a 20, you're set.
Oh,
Oh,
The dolphin seeing you, you ride the dolphin. You manage to mount a dolphin from behind. He questions you, but allows you to ride. Maybe he's a little fruity, but he enjoys it.
Okay.
And I guess the rest of you carry on. You know, you see the gnome uh,
I'm flipping him
whispering into
off.
this dolphin's ears as he flips you off angrily, um,
so
following
he's
the lap.
safer on the dolphin.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
considering he's been tied to 3 different things, thrown twice, I'd say he's probably safer away from the group.
look, okay,
So,
we have to
you guys-
abuse someone.
You guys drift for a while, and you finally start to see some land approach, where you finally make it, and make it onto a desert-ish area. And I gotta pee, so hold that thought. Think about what you're gonna do. I don't care who goes first.
Called me a thought. All right, we're on
Okay,
a desert.
so-
I'm thinking looks like we're in Egypt or something because I don't know what the hell this stuff is. But it looks like this might be something maybe lootable.
It would be hot in the desert, right?
There's some cactus. These might have water. Yes, it's very hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, would I be able to take my armor off then?
Maybe we can get. Maybe we can loot this and get some water and then go north up this fucking
Yeah.
trail right here.
Wait, we still have that treasure from the sewage.
I think we probably
didn't
dropped
hold
that.
on
Do
to it.
we,
Yeah.
or did the Kraken take it?
Actually, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Forgot to split that up. That's fucked up.
I'm
Yeah.
We'll have to ask the dungeon master when he gets back.
Because I would want to take my armor off if it's gonna be hot. I mean,
All right, I'm back.
okay.
Hey.
Slojo wants to get naked. People are concerned that maybe we lost some loot, all of which is perfectly reasonable moment. So,
Yeah.
loot
All
for
right, well,
life
who's
and
gonna start?
nudity.
oh,
Yeah.
Whoever
the
wants to
chest-
start packing stuff out.
All right, that chest we looted is probably gone from the Kraken, or did we spread that out?
well,
Yeah. It's quote unquote gone.
Okay, gotcha. All right. All right. I'm gonna try and what is this thing right here? I'm gonna take a look at this little thing here.
That would be a barrel filled with scarabs.
Scarabs, like
You get
beetles.
stung. Yeah.
Beetles. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a badger. I fucking love that shit. You kidding?
All right. You eat some scarabs.
Hell yeah. All right. It's the end of my turn.
You feel satiated.
what is this like cactus up here then? Assuming?
Right. You get cactus.
Would there be
Yep.
any water in there if I was to use my sword to cut it open?
Yes. You slice right through the cactus, watching the water all just kind of drain into the sand.
Damn. Rip.
All right. Can we just walk up this pathway and?
Yeah. All right. I'll follow him.
I'll follow him too.
All right. What about the rest?
Yeah, I follow him too.
I'd like
Yeah,
to point
I
out the
follow
two
her.
statues as we walk up the path.
Mm-hmm.
The nice statues.
I like how you like actually making yourself walk.
I'm staying back here, motherfuckers.
That's smart. What about
Actually, yeah,
the
wait,
bear?
what about the
Keep going,
statues?
Will. Where's Layla AFK?
Yeah, we
What?
walk
I'm
all
sorry,
the way
what?
over here.
Okay, I'm assuming you're going with them as well.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are walking the path. You know, it's a lovely path filled with dead bodies, debris, overgrown shrubbery, and you come across what appears to be a temple, uh, sort of in decay as well, like the statues and other things that you've seen along the way. Would you like to enter? Would you like to just bypass it?
Ah,
Would
we're
it
going in.
have any inscriptions on the pool?
So you see all kinds of writing, but being that you are a barbarian, oh, that's sorry, whoever that was.
Holy fuck!
He's accidentally got murdered. Kratos, let me go ahead and give your health back here. Um,
Mike, oh wait, but that's doing damage to my horse, not me.
oh yeah, that was companion damage. Okay, wait, you have a horse?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, that's weird. Uh, who was this? Oh, that's
Yep.
that weird name. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll your intellect. And yeah, okay, so you can make out that the inscriptions kind of look like words, but you're not really sure what language it's in. It just is writing.
Huh. Well, we
Mr.
still
Bad.
enter.
All right. Okay, he made the executive decision to just enter this temple, so everybody follows him.
Yep.
Where are you guys?
It's lit.
All the way down here. All the way down. All the way down.
Shoot some
here.
ladders.
All right. You guys, oh my god, the badger, like, just teabagged the fuck out the gnome. Put the gnome back here. He's hanging back, not to be thrown. So, well, you guys
Okay.
enter the temple. It's fairly dark in here, other than where the sun has kind of broken through the decay in the temple, so you can kind of see, you can definitely see ahead of you and what's around, but it's still kind of fairly shadowed.
Alright, well, I walked forward to
Somebody
the bigger
cast-
room.
I asked her to cast Moonbeam or Sunbeam or whatever the hell.
Blind slime beam.
I don't think she heard you.
What about
Alright, well then I'll cast it for them.
any traps?
That's what I'm trying to see, motherfucker.
I'll cast the
hold-
light thing.
That's not. So, Mr. Kratos, you walked in the room, yeah?
Yeah,
All right. So, in
because mama ain't
Kratos'
raised
haste
no bitch.
He's
to
dead.
just get in here, he indeed steps on a trap.
Oh my god.
Time to eat.
Alright.
Oh my god, it's
okay,
horrifying.
we understand. We understand.
He's dead.
Time to eat.
And Kratos, in his haste to do whatever the fuck he's doing, regrets it and takes some hefty damage from the trap.
Oh,
Now, how much is hefty damage?
I'm not sure. You have to check your character sheet.
A hefty.
Who's our cleric? The gnome?
Oh,
The one you
8
got to-
damage.
And I ain't healing shit.
Yeah, you should probably heal yourself if you're hurting, Mr. Gnome. And maybe those who have not tried to sacrifice you.
Well, does anyone still need me to? Oh, I don't know. Like, what am I doing? Am I out of the trap now? Am I like
Yeah, you're
okay?
definitely stuck in a trap right now. It's kind of, snared onto your foot. And we're skipping you for now.
So that means it's just Slajia's turn?
Yeah. It's your turn.
yeah. It was. Well, I would run up to. I would run up there and see if I can try and help him get out of the trap.
All right. And you indeed run up there, Ed. Again, you managed to hit another trap, lodging your foot in a bear trap or something as well, where you're screaming in pain.
God damn.
Hey, I think there's traps ahead.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who's after Dislogia, but you're up.
It's me.
All right.
I plead for, please let me get some sunbeam up in this mother. Do we have a? All right. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna cast like reveal trap as like a ranger rogue motherfucker. I should be able to try and
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So in your infinite dexterity wisdom, Mr. Big Badge, you're looking around for traps, and you indeed spot two more traps, uh, right behind and towards the barbarian and sorcerer over there. But notice that the right side is completely free of traps.
all right, I let everybody know this information.
All right, and
As
you could still
can I
move
move?
if you would like. Yeah.
All right. I moved to where there are no traps, and I just like push up. I do push up.
All right. So the badger's up here getting swole, and I believe it's the fairy next, or the gnome.
The fairy.
One of these small
Um,
people.
so refresh my memory. I know two of them are stuck in traps.
Yep. And the badger let you all know that there's no traps on the right side over there.
Okay, so I want to fly onto the. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to know on the right side, is there a wall between the right and the left side? So like if I go on the right side, can I still see them trapped in the trap?
Yes.
So I can. Okay. All right. So I want to go along the right side and potentially try to cast a spell that will release the traps and free them.
So
Hopefully.
they're both like snared in, let's say, bear traps. Are you gonna try and target the bear trap around their foot to free them? That's what you're saying.
Yes, I want to try to use it and yeah, that.
All right. Pick any spell that you can think of. Make something up for all I care.
Um,
Pebble drop.
Object control.
no.
Harry Potter. Objectus freus.
Leviosa.
Yeah, well, we'll go with that one. Objectus freus. There we go.
And you're targeting which of the two dummies?
uh,
Dummy
we're
one.
gonna go with Kratos.
All
Oh.
right.
Hey,
Dummy.
you can be an annoying little pest.
We will have you roll your intelligence, Everly, to see how successful you are at said spell. And you indeed free
Bangs
Kratos.
it.
You
Nice.
cast Objectus, whatever the fuck you said is, and and the bear trap seems to fall at his foot, unhinged.
You're watching
Nice.
D&D magic.
And we
In,
fall on to the
NCTA.
gnome now, who's hanging in the back, cackling as he watches everyone else take pain.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the Dragon King and pants him.
Oh hell yeah.
All right,
Wait,
so
no, I
you
don't
would
have
need
any
to go
armor
up
on.
to the dragonkin and take off his pants,
Well,
revealing.
You had your
form.
Under Armour on though, like
Oh, yeah.
trousers.
Good.
He's
Yeah.
ass out.
He's
Oh,
ass out
Correct.
right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
being that he's a lizard, he keeps his pecker kind of concealed. It's hidden in a little pouch.
I'm the Goro, not a shower.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's retractable, so luckily there's no genitals in the gnome's face. But otherwise, the lizard has no pants, and now his pants are just kind of around the bear trap as well,
There.
hiding it from you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. Like I did that and I walked off. I'm gonna
Alright.
go up the right side with them.
That's a dub.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Mr. Sohung.
I'm gonna walk over to these statues on the left and right here, right next to us, and kind of inspect them, and then just kind of stumble upon a lever that disables the trap. No.
All right, Zohung indeed pulls a lever, which was over by the statue, triggering the other two traps. Luckily, no one else was nearby, but yeah, you see the other two traps all of a sudden trigger.
Big
Nice.
brain.
Mr. Oh, sorry, Mrs. A.
Aoife.
Mrs. A.
Nimble fingers.
Yeah.
So in terms of the general lighting in here, like we've already stumbled into several traps, apparently, or at least one.
So for the
That was
most
more
part,
than one
it
trap. But how
you
can we
can
see?
see clearly in the room. There's breaks in the roof with the sun shining through. That's what the lighter like little tiles are.
Okay.
The room isn't like dark though. There are some braziers lit, but it's not. You could definitely walk into something if you weren't paying all that much attention. But you can clearly see like wall to wall.
Okay. All right. So if that's the case, then I'm gonna proceed cautiously and as close to the light spots as I can to get into the room so I can see what everyone else is seeing because I'm so far behind. Um, so probably like over near the badger. Um, I don't really have if this is relatively light, then I don't really have anything that can be of use in this situation apart from just trying to actually look around the room really carefully, like I would with wisdom, and see what I'm actually seeing here. Are there anything moving? Any creatures? Is it just
So
sarcophagi?
you definitely don't see any creatures or anything like living moving around or even dead moving around. There's a sundial which is pointing to the north. You do notice there's a bunch of brazier and then two of them are unlit as well, and some destroyed sarcophagi and statues. And you also look towards the little snake here in the middle, and it looks like it kind of has marks, maybe like is on a track, and that's about it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna tell the rest of the party. Um, I think there's a mechanism in here. I think there is something that we can do with this snake, possibly the braziers, or something that we can manipulate in here that could go horribly wrong, or it could end up in some personal gain. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try and figure it out, or you want to just leave because there isn't anything apparently on the surface except
Well,
traps that you guys have fallen into?
I still need. Well, I shout to ask if someone can try and help me out with my trap because my leg's still stuck.
I completely ignore his request about the trap, and I suggest about the maybe if we ignite the braziers, the snake thing will turn into like a staircase that we could descend into or something.
Whoa, am I free of this trap yet?
You are indeed free of the trap,
I'm
I
not
freed
for.
you from the
but
trap.
at this point, it's this Logria asked for help. He's stuck in the trap, and the Badger Lord, being the next person, completely ignored it, and instead suggested that you guys light the braziers on fire.
Well, real quick, I'm free from the trap. I run straight for the exit, screaming, and I leave, and I'm screaming and crying. I leave, and I think
Consider yourself left.
you guys will have to find me next time because
We're down a man.
I'm gonna have to call it.
All right, the Minotaur dies.
That's okay with me. I'll see you next time.
All right, so I'm not sure whose turn it is. The Badger's turn. So the Badger suggested lighting the braziers on fire. Is that what are you gonna do that, or are you asking them if you should?
I'm asking what the group thinks.
All right, what does the group think?
I agree that we should do it.
Shut up! You're in pain. You're still screaming in pain. Your leg's still stuck in the trap. All you're blinded by your pain. That's the only thing you can think of is pain. So I don't
So
know who.
I'm gonna say we can attempt to light the braziers, but at the same time, while they're working on lighting the braziers, I can attempt to try to free him. the same way I freed Kratos.
Sure. What spell would you like to cast again?
Objectus Freus or whatever it was.
That's what it was.
All right. Roll intellect, and you instead cast fireball.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hitting. Well, we'll allow him to roll his dexterity with a bonus here. We'll even make it a small
Dexterous
bonus.
with
See
the
if
foot
you
and
can
trap.
yeah, see if you can kind of maneuver out of the way. Only a small penalty of 3 dex. Go ahead and roll that, Mister. Whatever the fuck your name is.
Yep.
All right, you do indeed manage to dodge the fireball that was
Oh, yeah.
flung at you by the fairy because she hates you.
I apologize for
You're
calling
screwed.
you
I tried to help.
Yeah, I apologize for calling you an annoying pest.
And at this point, we fall on the gnome. So the group wants to light their braziers on fire, and they do that. We'll say the badger. Where's the badger? The badger does indeed light the braziers on fire, which moves the statue slightly, but not all the way. You know, enough that the 3 small uh, bunches of you can fit through, but not the other the archer, barbarian, and warrior there. So, what would you like to do, Mister Gnome?
I'm gonna check out this dial up here. Right?
All
Is
right.
it like this thing here?
That's just a statue or something, I believe.
Oh, I thought you said
I'm
something
not.
about a dial.
Sundial. There you
There
go.
is a sundial. Yeah. Right
Oh,
there.
down there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the sundial.
What's this?
They just useless right now. That's Bond. He quit.
So did the
So
did the door open?
So it's open enough that the 3 small of you can fit through, and you walked over to the sundial.
I'm gonna say if we move this to a certain time, it'll open all the way.
Good idea.
Okay. You indeed say that if you move it to a certain time, it'll probably open.
And I try.
All right. Which way would you like to spin it? Left, right? You know, we'll say it
Left.
moves in shifts. All right. So you turn it towards
Counterclockwise.
the warrior over there, and let's see. We'll roll your brains to see.
Here, let me help.
Oh God, he's so strong. He just broke it.
Hello.
Yep. You turn it left, and nothing appears to
Hello?
happen.
Yeah,
Mr.
turn it the other way.
Zohung.
Turn it the other way.
All right, Mr. Zohung. What's your goal here?
I'm gonna turn it the other way.
You're turning it back towards the gnome.
Yes.
All right. You indeed turn it back to the position it was in, pointing north.
And keep turning it.
Oh, and keep turning it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So you continue turning it about another fourth to the right, where it indeed does nothing.
Oh, okay.
In fact, not only does it do nothing, but you notice that the walls of the temple appear to start closing in.
3PO.
Okay.
Do this, but I'm gonna have to go to bed.
That's fine.
Runs
The fairy
over,
flies away.
Kicks the fairy out of
safety.
the. Yep. Kicks the fairy off the mat.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Okay. So the.
So at this point, the walls are closing in. Mom's spaghetti flying everywhere.
So they're actively closing in. They're not like just
Actively
okay.
closing in. Yeah.
In which case, I am going to not be in the room because we can't get that door open enough for me to actually get in there. So I'm gonna step over here and
Watch them die?
Mm,
Yeah, all for one.
well, what can I do? I can't. I mean, no.
I
Here's
mean,
what I'm gonna
there's
do. I'll
only
tell you what
one
I'm gonna
way
do. Here.
sundial hasn't been spun. I'm just saying.
Well, it went left and right, right?
Yeah, but only like a quarter of the way each. If it's
Uh,
not a quarter to the left straight or a
okay.
quarter to the right.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try. The, I'll try it. The way that I want it to end it to have it end up is the way the face of the snake is facing, so that it turns
So
pointing down,
completely
like a
down.
full 180. Yeah. But obviously, if I don't roll that right, we're fucked. So I guess we'll see.
True. Very true. She rolls and the walls are still closed again.
Okay.
But the
Oh.
snake does slide open, and now to the point where you guys can all fit inside of the snake, which
Quick,
sounds
I'll
weird.
get the honey badger. Yeah.
Honey badger don't give a
Throws him down the
damn.
hole.
Oh no! I claw him as I go down.
Ah, I've fallen.
All right. You do indeed claw the warrior who takes slight amount of damage from your
Son of a bitch.
very sharp claws because you've
Throws
honey
the
badger.
gnome at him out of frustration.
And
You know what? I'm chaotic neutral, and I was literally going to get the gnome out of there because he's the healer and the only one that really matters at this point.
Whoa,
Everybody's throwing the
whoa,
fucking gnome around.
so at this
All
point,
right.
all of you are going down into the snake. Is that correct?
I think
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Grabs this
So
other guy.
at,
You're coming with
uh,
us.
unfortunately, he's still on the trap.
Oh,
Unless
well, I
you're
just
ripping
ripped
his
his
leg
leg
off.
off.
All
That's
right. You now are missing a foot, Dyslogio. Hello, Dyslogio? All right. Well, he's missing a foot. But you guys indeed go underneath the temple where you come across here. Hiya! Down the stairs.
Oh my god! Look at all that trash.
Yeah, it's great. We're not going to be able to get back out, but it's great. Lots of treasure.
Sure, we will. Look at the pit with spikes.
Yeah, that looks like really it went well for the person who
I'm
went
gonna
in
throw
before.
the gnome over that pit.
Fuck's sake.
All right.
The warrior
And Hatchet
throw
is
me over.
no. He's gonna roll his strength here. Anything higher than a 20, maybe the gnome will land safely. Who knows?
Oh.
And you throw the gnome into the spikes. Luckily,
Good
he's
thing
small
he's
enough
so
that
small.
he lands on top of the dead body down there and does not take any damage.
Fucking miracle.
He's just a fucking ball at this.
And I guess we'll go to the Drake Warden after that, since Hatchet threw the gnome.
Mm-hmm. So, there was like a little crack in the ceiling, right up there, up on the top floor or the ground level, where the light was coming through.
Yeah.
Okay,
Down
so
here, it's fairly dark, but you can still relatively see around you.
yeah, what I was gonna do, I've been wanting to do for various turns now. I feel like my character, she still has those whispers in her head.
Correct.
And they're getting very loud and very distracting, and she hasn't really been able to focus fully, and she's just feels like she needs to
Launch an arrow at the
somehow get
barbarian.
it out. No, though that's tempting. She's just gonna say the word. She's never said it before. She keeps hearing it repeated over and over again.
Gozer.
She says the word, and just at the top of the stairs,
Beetlejuice.
coming down, there's this like kind of weird screech and a flutter of like tiny little wings, and she doesn't know what, but her hatchling lands on her shoulder. So she has this little dragon now down here in the sort of dark that could do a few things.
All right. So the Drake Warden calls her little dragon whelp.
Mm-hmm. Does that take up the whole turn, or do I have like
No,
one?
you're okay. You could still move or something if you'd like. But as far as
Mhm.
actions go, that's probably it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm probably gonna stay here in visual range of the gnome to make sure that he's not like that he's okay because it's sort of
Yeah, he's
uh
just down in this pit, standing on top of a dead body surrounded by spikes. He's
yeah,
fine.
that's
He's a
I'm a little
gnome.
more
Two gnome
concerned with
things.
the self preservation, so I'm gonna keep an eye on the gnome for now.
All right.
Since I can't do anything more.
Disloja, are you back?
Do you think he fell asleep?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll skip him for now. He's we can call him legless, and
Hmm.
we'll go with the badger here.
All right. I'm gonna scoot up and try and
Jump
jump
across the gnome's head.
on jump on the gnome's head and jump across to where the loot is, like a boing boing
All
action.
right. Let's roll your handy dandy dexterity. Being that you're a four-legged freak here, uh, it should be perfect. Yeah, no problems. You jump across the gnome's head, shoving him a little bit closer to the spikes. Luckily, you're not exactly a heavy person yourself, so you would do indeed make it safely over to the loot over there.
Oh, nice. I'm looting up, baby. I'm just filling up these chests full of loot.
All right. The Badger Lord is over there, finding all kinds of riches. He found a few coin purses. Um, let's go ahead and give him a coin purse. Maybe a ruby pendant, and yeah, I guess we move on to who are you again? Barbarian? No, no.
Um, I try. I guess I'll try and climb out myself.
All right. Um,
Hands on a
you're the
spike.
gnome. No. Twinkle Pickle Pants. Roll dexterity. You indeed climb out from the pit, jumping like with a 7-foot vertical, like you should be playing in the NBA, and safely jump right out of the pit like a miracle.
I'm a gnome.
You are indeed a gnome. That's correct.
Loot
Oh,
that shit,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm gonna loot up with the badger over here.
all right. Let's see. So the badger looks like he's been grabbing everything that looks valuable. So in your haste to get the leftovers, you find a mysterious scepter.
Ooh.
If that's spelled correctly.
Good enough for me.
All right, and we'll go to the barbarian. Sorry, warrior.
Hmm. Kind of want to figure out a way for us to get around this pit safer.
Why not just throw everyone else over?
Nah, that didn't work out the first time.
I don't know. I mean, two of them made it.
I think I'm gonna go over to the statue and examine it and find out what's going on over here. Why are all these bodies down here?
All right. Good question.
Can I open them? Like, are these sarcophagus?
Sure.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what to do.
Whatever you would like to do, man.
Well, I'm gonna try and push this open.
All right. Being that you're a barbarian, you're fairly
Warrior.
strong. You Oh, well, Minotaur. Being that you're a Minotaur, you're retarded strong, and you do indeed push open the sarcophagus. And turns out, inside the sarcophagus is a wonderful, and I mean wonderful, ghoul. Hiya!
You say ghoul.
Indeed, yeah. I don't know if he has a picture. Does he have a picture? Oh yeah. Bam. There he is, coming out.
There we go. The map like kind of just went to like a broken image for me for a
Yeah,
minute.
it disappears a little
Okay.
bit when yeah, he comes out, munching on a little leg action. He's really big in that picture, but he's about the
Hey,
size of
friends, we
a
can
human.
share.
That's pretty talented.
You are indeed dead, Dislogia. That's what happened. You died.
When you
All
die in the
right.
game, dude, you die in real life, right?
So at this point, the three of you are face to face with this wonderful ghoul which Hatchet let out of the sarcophagus.
Wait, am I dead?
No, you're just missing a foot.
Oh. Wait, so what happened? Sorry, I went to go get food.
The room was closing in above, and the Minotaur ripped your foot off to bring you to safety.
Yep. It was
I
either the foot or your life.
Well, I appreciate you, and
The Drake Warden, it's on you now.
I was just bringing a snack.
Okay. Describe just again the lighting in here. I don't see a lot of like braziers or anything. Are we?
So it's fairly dark in here, but you can definitely make out the glow of the ghoul's eyes, and you can see Zohung's shiny butt and the shine
Okay.
of the gold.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
So, in order so that I can actually get a better look at the ghoul, try to evaluate like what he's like and whether or not he, so I can figure out what my next plan of attack's going to be. I'm going to like among all of this loot and like maybe this dead body next to me. If there's like a torch on the ground, if I could pick that up and just think, maybe this dragon will come in handy and try and get it to like puff out enough fire to light the torch and just be able to shine it out towards the ghoul and see what the fuck is actually going on over there.
Yeah. So you reach down onto the body in front of you, and you kind of fumble around for anything you can grab. In this case, you grab something and hold it up, and you're having your well lighted on fire.
Mm-hmm. Trying to. Anyway, I
All
don't know
right.
if there's
So
another a role for him or what.
yeah, it's fine. So you do indeed ask him to light something on fire as you're holding. You hold it up, and he lights the corpse's arm on fire that you're just kind of holding up, and it catches fire.
Perfect. Okay.
oh,
As long as I can see a little better.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
definitely
all
make
right.
out a bit more.
Yeah.
But you're holding a burning, decaying body.
I mean, it'll just feed it to the Minotaur after. So I'm not very pleased with it, but as long as I can get a better view of the ghoul before I have to put it down to ready my weapon.
Yeah. You do indeed see the ghoul. He's
Okay.
fairly ugly. Looks like the dragonkin over there, but
Hmm.
in ghoul shape, and is holding the leg of one of his victims.
Okay. Well, we have something in common there right now. Um. All right.
wow.
So, well, I mean, I'm holding an arm with the
Oh, I
body.
thought.
So,
Oh.
wait, what?
Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right. Okay, it's fine. All right. So, I'm gonna then that like if I'm pretty satisfied that I've ascertained as much as I can about like what this thing looks like and where I'm gonna be able to fire my arrows, I'll just drop that on firearm over there on the rock where it's not gonna burn anything else to get rid of it. But it might also like cast a little bit more light if it's like over here.
Sure.
And I'll just kind of step that way to get ready for my next action, my next turn.
You could
Alright.
try and attack if you would like.
Okay, yeah. Then I will. I'll not now that my dragon's a little bit like riled up. I'll pull out an arrow and just see if he like in the process of, if he just kind of belches out a little more fire and turns it into my flame arrow skill.
All
And
right.
try and hit the ghoul with that.
I don't know how you behaved when you were.
All
a player,
right.
so I can't.
Let's find out. You do indeed draw your arrow back, and you nod to the well, put nods back, and light that bitch on fire, and you just let loose right into the ghoul.
All right. Now the
Uh,
Minotaur can see well too.
yeah, the arrow does indeed strike the ghoul, who kind of just has a flaming arrow just kind of simmering into his right shoulder
We
now.
should do that again. We should do that again.
And
this time.
Mr. Dislogia,
Yep.
Footless, it's on you now, there, buddy.
So,
Temporary.
I still have my weapon, right?
You
A
do
sword.
indeed.
Right? Did I get anything from the previous room, or was it just I lost my foot?
You lost a whole ass foot.
Okay, I didn't gain anything.
Nope.
You gain the
Okay.
ability to limp.
Okay, so I throw my sword at the ghoul, aiming for the chest.
All right. You are vulnerable. All right. You indeed throw your sword. Luckily, missing the Drake Warden in front of you and the warrior as well, and do indeed strike the ghoul for a whopping, I don't know, fucking 29 damage,
Nice.
killing the ghoul.
All right.
No.
Well done, lad. Well done.
Fuck yeah. I then pick up my sword and place it
Ah,
back
you
in.
ain't picking shit up. You're so far away, and you're gonna have to struggle your way
Not a
over there.
boomerang.
Climb down, limpy long
Yeah.
stockings.
No, I waddle my way over to my sword. No, I limp. Sorry,
Okay.
limp.
You limp your way over to your sword. Luckily, being a dragonkin, you can indeed regenerate
Yeah.
your limbs, but they will take a while to grow. So right now, you have a tiny little baby foot. Think of fucking Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool's
Baby legs.
baby hand.
But I say thank you for rescuing me from the trap, and say it'll just grow back.
You and the Minotaur kiss.
That's a bit gay, isn't it?
Well, you should have thought about that before you tried to thank him. You and the Minotaur
I
kiss.
mean, he's the DM, dude.
I'm answering these guys.
Where his word goes.
I guess now we come to the gnome and the badger here, who are just about finished pocketing as
This
much loot
pile
as they
looks a
can
lot
find.
smaller than. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just about done pocketing as much loot as they can. The badger finds himself a whole ass crown.
Ooh.
Wearing a fucking crown. Gnome's got a pimp chalice like Little John.
I then run out screaming.
Royal crown. Ah, it's the badger and the gnome, buddy. You're neither a badger nor a gnome. Let's see. What do you find? What do you find, gnome?
I have to go. Sorry.
That's fine. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
What do you find, gnome? In the pile.
Why will bullying by Sot and RS end soon? I wonder what will happen.
Well, I
You got
mean,
three seconds.
I found the
out
scepter
before you
ring.
find-
Or
All right. The gnome finds a golden turd.
Perfect.
Ay, stop moving. Gold.
Sorry.
Golden turd. All right.
Well, I still think it's
Oh,
okay.
oh.
Just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
well, since Misty
Lightning
is
strikes.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Stop it. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Stop it.
What? Yeah. Well, they were saying stuff.
I lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
You guys over there, you finish looting all of the wonderful valuables over there, pocketing as much gold and jewels and stuff as you could find. And how do you plan on getting back here?
Well, I'm gonna throw the golden turd at the Minotaur. Jump in the pit.
Uh,
and kill myself.
All right. Um. Then, all right. The gnome jumps in the pit and impales himself on a spike, going through his rectum all the way out through the top of his head.
Could have gotten a ride on a dragon. Just saying.
What
Just
about
saying.
uh? What about the Badger Lord here?
I request a ride on the dragon.
I mean, I could just like, point over towards the badger, see if the dragon will go fly over and grab him in his talons, his little
Yeah,
talons, and pull him out.
your little whelp does indeed pick up the Badger Lord and carries his little ass over to safety.
Hooray!
Uh, Going over the gnome who to suicided.
Do I pick up the golden turd?
If you want, it's on the ground by the barbarian. It,
Yoink!
maybe